Everyone, welcome to a video here on Bank Holiday Monday, of all days actually. So this video today is me saying that this year, 2022, is 10 years for me here on YouTube. My channel at the moment doesn't reflect that. If you look at my first video, it's maybe a year ago on this channel. I did start, I think it was toward about August or September in 2012. That's when I sort of remember my first video. And my channel actually used to be called, when I first started, anybody remembers, Top 10 Frags. That was because I thought, well, that's the most popular thing at the moment. That'll get me some traction or whatever else, because that's what I was wanting. But so all I did was top 10 videos. Yeah, top 10 summer, top 10 gentlemen, top 10 winter, top. So my channel grew reasonably quickly. I got like 3,000 or so, 3,500 in the first year. And I had a lot more niche back then. I had a lot of very unique houses, some creeds. I had all sorts, I had all sorts of manner of things, as well as designers. So I've got more design. I currently more about preserving my money and not spending as much per bottle. I'll maybe go up to about £100 for 100 mils, and that's about my limit really. So anyway, yeah, 10 years on YouTube. So a year ago, roughly about a year and a half ago or so, I deleted my channel while the video was on it, and about 2 or 3 years before that, I was starting to have a rough time. Now people think it might have been mental health. It's not mental health. I was having a real rough time. In that space of 2.5, 3 years, I can't count on these fingers, these hands. Can't count on the finger. Can't count on these hands. How many people I lost, died, friends, family, work colleagues. Trust me, I was going to like a funeral for like every 2 to 3 months for like nearly 3 years, and it sent me mental. I couldn't deal with it. No, not that much in that condensed space of time. So I was starting to get a bit, I wouldn't say depressed. I mean, it wasn't depression as an illness, but I just couldn't deal with a lot, and there was things that I just needed to get out of the way. I just need to stop doing this, stop doing that, and try and get myself back on track a little bit. And my channel was doing my nutting as well. At the time, like I said, when I first started, I was more interested in just trying to get subscribers and earn a bit of money off of YouTube and things like that. And that it wasn't, the fragrances was always more important to me, but so were those things, which shouldn't be, unless you're trying to do YouTube for the job, and picking up fragrances that you don't really care about just to do a video, things like that. You're not really somebody who's got, to me in my eyes, you're not somebody who's got a proper passion. You should be buying things that you want to buy and try, and then do a video on them if you so wish. Not sort of the other way around, where you're buying just for the channel, doesn't matter what the fragrances are. No, that's not the kind of channels I like to watch. But I was heading that way, and I saw myself heading that way a little bit, and I thought, oh no, I don't like this. I don't like the way my channel's going. The videos weren't great. I mean, they never are. I don't do anything fancy. So I thought, you know what, it's time to sort of stop YouTube, delete everything, and just walk away. So that's what I did for a while, until I sort of got myself round again, and like I said, about a year and a half or so ago, got myself sorted out, got my head in the right direction, just do fragrances, pardon me, that I enjoy. I only pick up stuff when I want to pick up stuff. You notice I haven't bought many fragrances because I've got stuff I've got to, well, I want to review. I've got stuff that I want to wear, you know, so I'm not buying a lot. And to be honest, I'm struggling to really find things that I want bottles of. So I deleted the channel, and again, as I said, left it a while, started afresh, and hence why I've only got so many videos on the channel, although I've been around for 10 years. And a lot of the old school lads have really disappeared. Well, not disappeared, they're still around. I was talking to, I was watching Fragrance Matt on a live stream, and lo and behold, Rob's08 popped up saying hello. And so did Greggy Boy, and I haven't seen Greggy Boy put a video for a while. Greggy Boy 76. And I was like, oh, there's some nostalgia right there, because me and Greggy Boy back in the day, it was not very often, 2 or 3 times we exchanged some samples and tried a few things, and he inspiration from his samples but bought me some fragrances and put me onto them. And there was Doc was still around, although he has just returned, started doing some videos again after losing all them fragrances. Oh God, it's close to $15,000 worth. Oh, that's got to be heartbreaking. So yeah, there's people like that around, which currently aren't really doing that much on YouTube. I know Greggy Boy's got his own business and stuff with the fragrances, and I don't know where Rob's08 is, but I'd love to see him back on the screen. But there's other people, you know. I've always been watching people like Fragrance Matt and Scentland and all the others. So on from that, my what should I call it? My experience on YouTube, or as on YouTube itself, has been pretty good. I've never been one for caring what other people think, really. So you know, like you get trollers, your bad comments, and people just trying to put you down, and that doesn't really work with me. I've got a very thick skin, so I just used to go onto their channel, block them, delete, block them forever, delete their comment, and just keep everything, you know, good and nice in the channel. You know, I don't mind negative reviews. You know, someone saying, oh, maybe you could do this a bit better, or whatever. You know, there's some criticism. I'm happy with criticism, and you just get the trollers saying you're an asshole or whatever it'll be. You know, just block them. It's a very easy thing to do. I was watched Fragrance Matt have a bit of a breakdown, and you know, he mentioned a lot about the bad comments and people saying this and that, or about him or his depression or his looks or whatever. So you know, Fragrance Matt is more sensitive in that sense, more than say somebody like myself who really don't care about things like that, because it's just words or a bit of typing on a screen to me. He takes it a bit more personal, so it affects him a bit more. Didn't get a lot of this, but there was some over the years that did this, and you know who you are, and I don't care. But apart from that, my experience with YouTube was pretty good. I got up to the point where I was monetising. If you notice, I'm not monetising mine right now because I haven't got 4,000 hours. Once I hit that, I might monetise again, but I don't know. I did get up quickly to where I could monetise my channel, and they say you shouldn't talk about what money you get from YouTube, but at my height I was getting about £100 a month from YouTube, so that was helping me out in buying new fragrances to try for the channel. So that was maybe get up to that point one day again, who knows. But yeah, it was a weird time, very strange time. Say losing friends, family, and all that back then, and wasn't particularly good. However, I am today celebrating this year of 10 years on YouTube, and there are some of you out there who have been pretty much subscribers from the get-go, and I thank all of you, everybody actually, from the heart of keeping with me in these bad times and the good times, and hopefully we can carry on this channel without me deleting everything again for some more time to come. So yes, 10 years. Where did 10 years go? My daughter would have been about 9 years old when I started the channel. Yeah, she's 19, in university, up Manchester. Where did time go? Really, that went quite fast. But good experiences. I had loads of fragrances. I think the most fragrances I had at one time was about 200. With Tim and now I've got about 50 or so now. And I want to keep it at that. You know, if I finish a bottle, I'll buy a bottle sort of thing, and try and keep it roughly around the 50. I don't really need no more than that. Who does? Unless you're just collecting, which I've never been a collector even back then. I buy things I want to try and want to use. And if I finish that bottle, if I like it enough, I will rebuy that bottle. Not that often. There's certain fragrances I rebuy, probably maybe 20. The rest of them are ones I want to try. Maybe I do like them, but not enough to rebuy, or they'll never be memories for me or classic fragrances for me. But yeah, 200 in one time, just over 200 if I remember, like 215 or something like that it was. And half of those were niche, so it was a lot of money, a lot of time and money was put into all that. And although now I don't care about numbers, whether it be you know, your viewing times and how many times you've been viewed, and your subscribers and all that. My channel has sat at 4,500 for like 2 or 3 years, and it hasn't moved. You know, I've gained subscribers, but then I lose subscribers, so there's no point like obsessing about it if it doesn't change, you know. So I've been at 4,500 subscribers for, you know, about 3 years, 4 years, something right there. And I know I lost some when I deleted the channel, but all good times to come. I have got some my eye on some fragrances. I'm nearly finishing some ones like I can find it. Ones like Apom, Pour Homme, hard to get, discontinued now, worth a lot of money. Not rebuying at those prices. But once it's gone, it's gone. So I've got some like this that I've nearly finished, and if you want me to do my finished fragrances like I used to do, I used to do videos where I had I saved up bottles that I'd finished, maybe 3 or 4 or something like that, and then I did a recently finished fragrances video, and put that up on screen. You can see what I finished, and explain if I was going to rebuy those or not, and so on. So if you want to see that video, in those videos in the future, you let me know. But there's things like this that I'm getting really low on, so there'll be some spaces for some new fragrances coming in. Expect some more fragrances coming in, maybe a couple of unboxings and first tries. Let me know what you want to see from me, whether you just like to see fragrance reviews, whether you like the top 10s, whether you like the weekly rotations and all that, because I want to give people what they actually want to see more than what I'll put up what I want to put up as well, but what I want to see, any feedback of anything you want to see more of, sort of make a list of what people say, so I can make more of one certain thing to try and sort of please more people. Yeah, it is more for me in my channel, but if there's one certain thing that people like to see more, like say top 10s, I can certainly do those if other people see more of those, for example. So just let me know in the comments, and I'll add all those comments up and see what people want to see. So that's it really. It was just a thank you to everybody for being around, whether you've been around for just today or for the 10 years. I appreciate you sticking around with me, and hopefully we'll have another 10 years here on YouTube, so who knows. Well, thanks for watching. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and yeah, you'll see me on another video very soon.